All right, hello Virgo. This is a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Virgo stelliums, or if you just have strong Virgo energy, this is for you. This is who is coming towards you. Who is coming towards Virgo in love? Who is coming towards or who is heading towards Virgo romantically, please? Who's heading towards my Virgo viewers in love, please? My Virgo viewers, who heading towards him. So we have the world. I was seeing the world as I was shuffling. This is the world reverse in this particular card. So possibly someone who has unfinished business, either with you or elsewhere. Why are they the world reverse? Why are they the world reverse? Why is there energy? So we have the King of Swords. So they're coming off very stoic, very stern even. For some of you, this could be something to do like outside of romance. This could be like someone who's in the midst of completing, I'm getting like college or exams, or it's a cycle. It's a cycle that's not quite done. Maybe like law school or doctor or something like that because of the Queen of Swords. Excuse me, the King of Swords. And that's usually, that can be very professional, legal, or something like that. There could be a legal issue that's not yet complete. There could be a divorce that's not yet complete. It's something like that. But basically, if it's a relationship, if this person's coming towards you, if this is who you're dealing with romantically, they either feel like they have unfinished business with you or they have unfinished business elsewhere. They're taking care of business. But, the King of Swords, it's a very stoic, it's a very straight, stern energy. How does this person feel about Virgo? How does this person feel emotionally? What are their thoughts and feelings about Virgo? What are their thoughts and feelings towards Virgo, please? Emasculating. So maybe they feel like you are emasculating, or possibly this person is that way. So take it as it resonates. If there's silence, this person may have went into the King of Swords energy. It could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The world can be any fixed sign, which would be like a Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo energy, but it could really be anybody who possibly went into this King of Swords energy and shut down, and there's no forward movement. There's no moving, taking the connection to the next level, possibly because they may feel like you are emasculating for some reason. I'm not saying that you are, but what could be happening is from this person's point of view, they may think so. And then we also have the Pick Me that came out. And basically what this card is about someone who kind of can chases usually, yeah, it's just a person that really just chases after the other person. It's basically the chaser in the connection and wanting to be chosen and possibly arguing a lot because of that. How does I don't know, some of you Virgos, you might feel like this person is, you might see them as, I don't want to say weak, but you might see them as maybe almost a little bit feminine. We have Martyr coming out. So I feel like the two of you are possibly blaming each other and are not really understanding each other's point of view when it comes to this connection. Let's see what are the signs thinking and feeling about Virgo, Aries to Pisces. How are the signs feeling about Virgo, please? Starting with Aries. So if you are dealing with an Aries, we have lessons, and it says, I'm learning my divine lessons and will soon be by your side. If you are dealing with a Taurus, we have Verge, and it says, I'm about to confess my true feelings. Please be willing to listen. If you are dealing with a Gemini, they're letting you go. If you are dealing with a Cancer, they love you, and it says, I love you more than I've ever found a way to say. If you are dealing with a Leo, We have angry, and it says, I'm angry at myself and sometimes even you for the way things turned out. If you're dealing with another Virgo, we have control issues, and it says, I'm trying to control the situation to avoid having it control me. If you're dealing with a Libra, we have helpless, and it says, I feel trapped by my circumstances and there's nothing I can do. So it's kind of like with Libra energy, they may be in a connection or a marriage that's coming to an end, or divorce or something like that, or there's some type of situation that's not yet finished here with a Libra. If you're dealing with the Scorpio, we have jealousy. This is, I get jealous when I think of anyone else having you and stealing you away. If you are dealing with a Sagittarius, they find you hard to read, and it says, you confuse me, you give me mixed signals. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they have a desire to win, and it says, I'm going to win, I'll look better, do better, and get someone hotter. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, we have your choice. So they may be blaming you or leaving something up to you, leaving it in your hands. And if you are dealing with a Pisces, they want to reconcile. And it says, I'm working up the courage to ask you out on a date. So let's see. What actually, see if we can figure out like what happened here, or get an idea. Tell me about, why does this person feel like Virgo is emasculating? I feel like it could be a little, I feel like what it is it's a lot of arguing. I feel like a lot of bickering and arguing and possibly saying things that are like maybe overboard, at least from this person's point of view, or like maybe being a little bit too bossy or picky. I'm also getting that as well, and this person may see it as almost like nagging and putting them down. If there was like some type of major argument, tell us about why do they feel like Virgo is emasculating? All right, so we have, they pay too much attention and people gossiping. I feel like if there was some type of argument, or like there could have been, I don't know, for some of you, I don't know if there was like a show or a display that was put on, but there's a lot of people like gossiping. They may feel like people are gossiping. There's something about this person possibly feeling a little bit humiliated or embarrassed about something that happened, or maybe something that's said. Maybe there was a show, that went on. Like when I say show, I mean like, a public display in front of people, or even if it's just like a friend or something like that, and maybe there's gossip about it. And we have, they paid too much attention to you. I get like this is like just being overly, maybe this is from this person's point of view. It's like possibly overly nitpicky or controlling or something like that, where it made them kind of feel, I think it just made them feel like, I wouldn't say not good enough, but it was just kind of frustrating, annoying. And then especially if maybe they felt like it was done in front of people. I think that you, and possibly with Martyr and your energy, it's like I feel like you don't really, that was never your intention. And like when you say things, or you're trying to help, or you're trying to give advice or whatever, it's like whatever you're talking about, you're saying it for like your intentions are, you have well intentions and you're possibly trying to help, or you're just saying, what needs to be done and stating the facts. But not everybody is as like super organized, or detail oriented as Virgos can be. Aside from that, I also feel like for some of you, there's just some energy where the general point here is that there's like there's possibly a lack of closure. There could be no talking, or someone is just very, very stiff and, here with the King of Swords, and it's like something's not really completely done and over with, I feel like. But then some of you, it is, and it's like it is done and over with, and there's absolutely no talking, and there's just no going to the next level. Because there's control issues. Somebody is still dealing with possibly a relationship that that's not completely done yet. Somebody's leaving it up to you. It's kind of like just leaving it up to you to maybe make the first move or do something. And then I feel like there's some energies here that are just letting go. What is this person's next action? You do have some energies like I can't like I feel like if you're dealing with water energy, they do actually have feelings for you, want to reconcile. They might get really jealous and go and turn cold because they may have a lot of air in their chart or something like that. And so they kind of shut down and turn cold, or there's arguments. But I feel like water energy is coming in. If you're dealing with like a water sign or they have a lot of water, possibly they do want to reconnect, or they do have feelings for you. And then it's like air energy, it's just like up in the air. Like it's just up in the air, really. And I feel like with earth energy, there's control issues. If you're dealing with another earth sign, there's like back and forth control issues, one upping one another, trying to control the situation. And fire energy, there's a little bit of there's like the bickering and the arguing, not really. Yeah, like especially with Leo, it's like there's definitely some arguing and some fights there. Let's see, what is this person's next actions or steps towards what is this person's next action towards Virgo? What is this person's next action towards Virgo? The High Priestess. So again, it's just silence. Why are they the High Priestess? Why is their action the nice? That is that is a silent energy, and for some of you they could be for some of you they might be with the Lovers at the bottom, Gemini energy. That it's like a letting go, going silent, and possibly dealing with other people and just seeing what else is out there. There's definitely something here about possibly values, learning lessons, values, and self-worth, because the Hierophant definitely can be about learning. It's the Hierophant is a card about values. What are your what are the values that you two share? What values do you not share? What needs to be compromised on if possible? Or what lessons do you need to learn about your own values and how you show up in public and a relationship, this person, you, whatever the case. But I feel like with the High Priestess, this is kind of just a silent energy, not really saying much, not really doing much. And the King of Swords can be a silent energy as well. Let's see if we can get any messages about this High Priestess, or from this High Priestess, please. For some of you might be dealing with someone for sure that is in a committed relationship elsewhere. Maybe you don't know that yet. You might not know that. Tell us about this High Priestess. Why are they the High Priestess? Why is their next action the High Priestess? It could be keeping some kind of a secret, or it's just going silent. What does Virgo need to know, please? What do they... All right, that's too many cards. What does Virgo need to know, please? Okay, someone might have a drug problem. We have cocaine. Here, someone might be spending their money on bad habits. So that could be an issue for some of you. I don't know. I feel like it's possibly this person. So again, with the values, what are your values? What are theirs? Do you or is that something that is okay with you, or is it not a problem? Like, what do you guys share the same values? Do you do the same things? Do you think the same? There could be something like that that's taking place as well. And let's see. It says, I know what I need to do. For some of you, I feel like you could possibly hear from this person with Taurus. And like if they're a Taurus, they might resurface, or they might be watching you, or wanting to reach out, but not necessarily not really doing anything. What additional messages? Well, let's see. What is the energy of the connection between Virgo and this person? What is the energy of the connection between Virgo and this person? For some of you, they might be committed elsewhere, or they are doing that or getting committed. And then again, with the Hierophant, as I said, that is the Hierophant's reverse with something that's non-traditional. There could be a secret relationship, or possibly they are keeping you a secret. But this could also be like just, their silence in completing school, completing classes, completing education, completing work, or focusing on job or something like that, or some type of relationship that they're in that they might feel stuck in, or they're working on getting out of. All right, we have romantic, forbidden, and children. And it says, waiting for the right one, keeping hope alive, and being courted, forbidden, clandestine affair, family disapprove, secret pleasure, and then children. Kids are involved, getting pregnant, being playful together. And it's funny because I kind of said this before, where I kind of felt like for some of you, you're being kept a secret by this person. For some of you, they're keeping somebody a secret from you. So there's some type of secret relationship here. Then there's others that are just kind of like waiting for the right person to come along. You guys could be letting go of each other, or again, some of you like a Gemini energy, possibly some other energies here too, Aries, Capricorn, Aquarius, where it's like kind of letting go and keeping hope alive for finding the right one. And for some of you, maybe children are involved here in the situation. And that could have a lot to do with values. Someone might be keeping, if you have like different cultural values or religious values or whatever that might be, you might have it could just be differences. And it's like they almost want to protect their children from those differences for some of you, or you do, whatever, however, take it as it resonates. What messages do we have for Virgo? Advice, additional messages regarding the situation for Virgo. Absence will make the heart grow fonder. Yeah, so if you feel some type of urge to reach out, I feel like for a lot of you, it's like in this particular scenario, possibly there will be some type of coming together at a later time. And there's some needed space to kind of regroup and think about how you're showing up in the relationship, and possibly they need to do the same. It's a two-way street. Messages for Virgo, messages for Virgos regarding this situation. Lead the way. Instead of falling into situations, realize you have the power to pick and choose which men or women are worthy of your time and energy. So I feel like, take it as it resonates, but it's like holding back from this person. You may have been dealing with someone who was just keeping you a secret, and there was nothing that was going to the next level. It just wasn't going to the next level. And again, they could have been doing that for, cultural, religious reasons, maybe the same sex, or Something like that. And they didn't want racial differences. They didn't want people to know about it. And so there was like this big secret, this forbidden love here, forbidden connection. And I feel like there's something here about either keeping children a secret or or someone feeling like they need to protect the children from different people, which is ridiculous, right? But absence possibly, and while the distance in between the two of you might make, as you kind of release and let go and look for situations where you don't want relationships where you don't want to be in a situationship and you want a relationship, that energy might be transforming to the other person. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Think of a question, Virgo, and we'll pull an answer card for Virgo. What is the answer to Virgo's question, please? What is the answer to Virgo's question? Someone could have a drug problem, though. Someone might have an issue with drugs, and they may need help or they're getting help for that. There could be gossip around that. Somebody talking about somebody having a drug problem. Seems like there's a lot of nosy people possibly around. All right. It says, you're ready. All right, so that is what I have for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. You stay blessed. I'll catch you next time. Bye.